All right, let's talk Acuity and PushPress integration when we utilize Acuity for like our free consultation appointments or no sweat intros on our website. How can we gather the information into PushPress as well and have them set as a lead and make everything kind of look seamless as one system? So what we're going to do is we're just going to quick run through. I'll show you. We're on my website here. So we're going to just jump through into start our journey. This will take us to our no sweat intro page. And on our no sweat intro page, I've got our PushPress lead capture form embedded right here into the window. So we're just going to go through and set up a test user. Phone number in. And then we're going to come through and what are you interested in? We're going to say sign me up. And I've actually got these linked to Acuity calendars. What are your objectives? We're going to go with get jacked. We can type a message in here. We're just going to hit the I'm not a robot. Boom, verified on the reCAPTCHA. Going to hit submit. And you'll see my Slack integration. That goes through and we'll walk through all that. But the cool part here is this automatically forwards through into the Acuity scheduler. So I can go in now and I can select an appointment. I'm going to hit continue. And then you'll notice that the name that I put in is already populated. Phone number, email address will also auto-populate outside of the plus sign I had put in there. Those don't come through. Then I can hit complete appointment. Here's their confirmation page for their appointment. And now we've got them in as a lead in PushPress and also the appointment booked. So if I come through and I refresh my setup here, and I look at my new leads, we have our Acuity PushPress lead. We can look at our lead detail here for him. Here's that message that I put in, test integration, all our information, and the sign me up. If I jump through and look at my appointments in Acuity, I can go through to tomorrow and see here's our 8:30 a.m. test PushPress appointment that was scheduled. Cool. So this is how we set all of this up. Step number one is we need to get our lead capture form set up inside of PushPress. So we're going to go under settings and lead capture. And this is where we set this form up. So title your page, any info you want to put in there, your objectives to choose from. So these will show up with the lead, what they're interested in. So I do recommend putting some things in there. Have fun with them a little bit so they do pick some. And then this is the magic. We come down here to redirect URLs. And what I've actually done is I've taken the Acuity calendar link for my no sweat intro. And then I've added some URL parameters to it to pull the information over. And I'll show you where to find those in a second. And I actually linked all of these to the exact same no sweat intro calendar. But by giving them some different options, I found that they're more likely to pick one of them to go to that next step to set up an appointment. And I also added my drop-in, which the drop-in will take them to the landing page for their drop-ins. Complete the info you want to do, hit save changes, and you've got your form done. Okay, so your lead capture form is done. So the two things that you need to look up are in your website, we need to, number one, embed your lead capture form into an iframe form on your website. So if you come down to Intercom and you can search right here for embed, and we're going to find this embedding landing pages help document. And when I open this up, what you're looking for is we're just going to scroll down a little bit. And right here is the code for embedding one of the PushPress landing pages into an iframe in your website. What you're actually going to do is you're going to take everything before this question mark and replace that with the link to your lead capture form on both of these, and then copy the entire code and paste it into that iframe. The second one is when you're setting up your Acuity links. We're going to come through and we're going to search Acuity down here. And we're going to find this passing URL parameters under Acuity. And we're going to come down here, and this is the info on how to do this. But here's the link that you can copy into that plan redirect down here. All you're going to do is replace the account name with what your account is at Acuity, and the rest of this information will pull it through. Once you do all that and you've got it in your website, that will, when someone fills out that lead capture form on your website, that is going to put them into your leads. So you get a lead notification inside of PushPress of a new lead. Then depending on what link they set up or that they select under the redirect URL for what they're interested in, that will forward them to the Acuity scheduler. And then from the Acuity scheduler, they'll be able to book that first initial appointment to come in with you. So that is a way that we can use Acuity to schedule that initial appointment, get them in, but also still have their information inside of PushPress to track them as a lead. And then if you want, you can take it a step further. If you use Slack, you can integrate all of this into Slack too, but that'll be in a separate video.